Hello, my name is Father Stephan Bauer with the Crosiers, and today I want to share with you a story I found. I don't know who wrote it, but I adapted it. But it's a good story about prayer and how difficult it is to pray because our minds are always going and trying to figure things out. And this is a sort of a cute story, a funny story of that difficulty, and it's called The Hour with Jesus. So there's a story about a woman whom Jesus had invited to spend 1 hour with. The woman was married and well educated. For days, she prepared by going on the internet and reading the documents of Vatican II. She looked through the 4 Gospels again, too, just in case that Jesus referred to anything in the past. And she cleaned up the house because Jesus insisted on coming to her home instead of meeting in the church or some neutral place. When Jesus came, the woman started to genuflect and kiss his hand. But Jesus pulled her up and said, "Can't we just sit down together?" The woman felt awkward and didn't know how to start the conversation. Reading her mind, Jesus said, "Relax. I'd just like to be here with you and enjoy the scenery from your window. It's beautiful today." The woman could hardly believe that, because if she was so busy and couldn't afford to waste time, Jesus must be infinitely busier. And then there were so many important things to accomplish in that 1 hour. The woman really wanted to get the most out of it. But Jesus just sat there in silence with his hand on the woman's shoulder. "Lord," the woman broke the silence, "how conscious were you that you were God before your death and resurrection?" Jesus asked, "What's that got to do with our enjoying our time together? By the way, do you like the way my Father has fashioned those clouds and the beautiful landscape?" The woman didn't respond, and there was more silence, which made the woman feel even more uneasy. Then the woman asked Jesus, "How can your gospel be truly proclaimed, Lord, to those who are poor and oppressed by economic and social structures?" Jesus responded, "You haven't forgiven your husband yet, have you? Don't let me heal your anger and unkind judgments of him, have you?" The woman complained, "That doesn't answer my question, Lord." But Jesus said, "Your questions does nothing to this precious moment of just being together. It just messes it up." After some more silence, the woman asked Jesus, "Are you happy with Vatican II and what has happened since then?" Jesus asked, "Are you?" She responded, "Yes. For some of the thinking and changes have been really good. But I think some people have carried things too far, and some people are obstructive in not thinking with the church." Jesus laughed and said, "You're impossible. Aren't you happy to spend just a few friendly minutes with me without trying to get some new insights from me?" "You're confusing me, Lord," she said. "I was taught how to pray many years ago in religious formation, and I've studied ever since. I'm not exactly new at this, you know." Jesus responded, "No, you are not new at this. Just a bit slow, but I love you anyway." After some more silence, the woman saw a shelf that she forgot to dust and a letter she hadn't answered yet. She was getting more restless. She broke the silence and asked Jesus, "Lord, would you like a glass of juice or water or something? It won't take a minute to go down to the kitchen and bring it back." Jesus asked, "And what would I do while you're gone? I prefer we just sit here together." After some more silence, Jesus asked, "Do you love me?" The woman responded, "Lord, you know everything. You know that I love you." Jesus said, "I like that when Peter said that, but is it really you?" The woman protested, "Honestly, you're not making this hour any easier for me." Jesus replied, "You're the one who's making it hard. I just want to spend time with you, sharing my presence with you, and assuring you of my love. You don't even have to entertain me when we're together. Just be there, okay?" After some more silence, Jesus asked, "Who do you say that I am?" The woman responded, "Well, I'm with the best of the theologians. Who say that you are the ground of our being. You are the incarnate Word of God. You are the ultimate proclamation, the full revelation of the Father. You are the head of the body, the church, and you are the very mystery of our lives. There was a long pause before Jesus said, "Who?" Then Jesus exploded with laughter, rose and raised his arms straight up and his head back. He gave the woman a big bear hug and said, "Yes, you are impossible, but I love you still." Then Jesus left, still laughing all the way down the road. The woman didn't think it was very funny at all. She stood there, gazed out the window for a few moments, still confused, before getting back to the more important things, a work she had to do that day.